Moving on now to campaign 2016. Ratings this afternoon indicate fewer people watched last night's debate than the first one.
But those who did tune in witnessed quite the spectacle. CBS 2's Dick Brennan here now with more on all of this. Dick.
Spectacle, that's a good one, Maurice. And we can tell you the day after the debate, the Trump campaign was hoping his aggressive performance would help stop the damage from the release of that tape with his crude comments about women. But a new Wall Street Journal poll and news from the Republican House Speaker are signaling more challenges for Trump.
Did anybody see that debate last night? Well, you never saw anything like that before.
Hillary Clinton this afternoon in Michigan at her first rally since last night's debate.
Donald Trump spent his time attacking when he should have been apologizing.
In fact, Trump did address the vulgar sexual comments he made that were heard on tape.
This was locker room talk. I'm not proud of it.
Today, Trump was back on the campaign trail attacking Clinton in Pennsylvania.
During the course of 90 minutes, she was exposed and her failures were exposed. She had no defense. All she could do was lie.
The debate was filled with harsh exchanges that were brutal at times. Trump said if he becomes president, he'll hire a special prosecutor to investigate Clinton's use of a private email server while she was Secretary of State.
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Even the most veteran correspondents were stunned by the back and forth.
And I just hope to God I don't see another campaign like this one. America can do better than what we have seen here tonight. This was just disgraceful. This was WrestleMania. This was not about presidential politics.
A new poll taken after the release of the tape, but before the debate, shows Clinton opening up an 11-point national lead in a four-way race. And House Speaker Paul Ryan says he will not defend Trump or campaign for him. A defiant Trump tweeted that Paul Ryan should spend more time on balancing the budget, jobs, and illegal immigration and not waste his time on fighting the Republican nominee.
Donald Trump has shown that he will win at all costs. For those who want to win, that is great news. For Republicans who are worried about the costs, it scares them.
Now, more WikiLeaks emails were released this afternoon from the account of Clinton campaign chair John Podesta. They appear to be mostly from 2015. They involve policy issues and handling the press, though. In one, Clinton aide Doug Band calls Chelsea Clinton a spoiled brat. This is the second leak in 4 days from WikiLeaks. There may be more to come.
Right?
They usually deep breath. Yes,
deep breath.
And you know, it's those undecided voters that they're trying to bring over either way, and you have to wonder whether or not all of this is helping people make that decision.
And there are fewer and fewer undecided voters, and they could be crucial in some of these swing states.
Yeah. All right, Dick Brennan, thank you.